side giving in. Both want to advance to the next round. It's the Eastern Conference Playoff Game 6, right here on 2K Sports. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. Look at Cleveland's starting group. The big men on the floor for them, Mobley and Allen. Harden out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Tyson in at the small forward position. And for Boston, down on the block, it's Tatum with Tatum. Then there's Brown. Then there's Derek White. And it's Shireman in at the 2 spot. We look at the Celtics. Up 3-2 at home, they couldn't have put themselves, Greg, in a better position against a very difficult team.
And this, Kevin, is the type of game, if you let it slip away, it is going to haunt you forever. You don't want to go on the road for a Game 7. You've got to take care of business here tonight.
Now, here is Harden. A three-pointer off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And finished off by Brown.
Flashing his athleticism there. Once Brown gets solid interior positioning, he's focused on jamming it home.
With it, light covering. No good from outside. Brown against Mitchell. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Tatum.
That's just Jaylen Brown putting in the work in close.
And here is Allen. Mitchell a screen on White. Again, the miss by Harden.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
White, good.
I like how composed White is. Even with the contact, he stays locked in.
Pass to Mitchell. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Tries to save it. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. They'll be up against Donovan Mitchell tonight, and Coach is well aware of the challenges that he presents. He said Donovan's so good at changing speeds, it's hard to know when to send help. I'd rather be overly cautious in that regard, because if no help comes, then all of a sudden Mitchell is in his groove. Makes sense to me. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you. And here's Tatum for 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Mobley throws it down.
Making it look easy. Mobley using that size at the rim. Ooh. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now, here's Mitchell. D right on him. Pass to Mobley. Lays it up off the glass.
And the ever-growing confidence of Mobley inside, he knows these are shots he can make consistently.
Now, here's Brown. He's got 6. Here's Shireman. Here's Tatum. There's Brown with the 3. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got 9.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Hey, Boston, let's get going for Celtics Entertainment.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Mitchell, and that one is good.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
White looking around. Left side Tatum. Here's the 3, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Harden against White. From the arc. The rebound by Tatum. Celtics on offense. They're on a 17-6 run. And that one's good. Tatum.
This team is rolling right now. Still haven't missed a shot.
Harden the pass to Mobley. Mobley a screen on White. From deep, Harden. Rebounded by the Celtics.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in. Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
And it's Allen with the jam.
Flushed by Allen there. What I love about him, he's a center and he's not trying to be a guard. He knows who he is.
Here's Queta out to White. The Celtics working the ball around now. 6 on the shot clock. Lets the free fly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. White's got 5 points so far.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
White drives in. Count that one. He's got 7.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Harden dishes to Mitchell. Allen kicks to Mitchell. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Brown.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Terrific job of challenging the defense there by Tatum.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a 16-point game. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Now, here is Harden. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. And another miss by Cleveland.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Down low. Brown outside. Connects from three-point range.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Ellis bounce pass. Merrill finds Ellis. Back to Merrill. 4 on the clock. They get the rebound. Wade. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
And they're on the break. Here's Merrill. Nance with no one around. Vucevic with the rebound. Boston leading by 17. To the paint. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Yeah, just powerful stuff from Vucevic.
And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting just 35% to start the game. Pritchard against Schroeder. Here's Merrill. No good on the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Gonzalez. Now Hauser. Now here's Vucevic. Here's Pritchard. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Yeah, he's a great passing center. You can run offense through Vucevic. Use him as a passing hub.
Here's Merrill. He has yet to score. Wade on the wing. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Hauser. Pritchard against Schroeder. Pass to Walsh. Back to Hauser. Now Pritchard. 5 on the clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And the basket by Hauser.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Schroeder looking around. And that time, also a missed shot.
Looking to answer the three from the other end. Maybe too eager there.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. It's on Dennis Schroeder. Boston shooting their first free throw of the evening. And Cleveland making a change here.
Line with 1 shot.
On the free throw, no good. Now Merrill, up and in on the layup.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
To the middle, here's Gonzalez. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Boston, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we're back. Good to have you with us for 2K Sports. Coverage of Game 6. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Celtics.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
They've got Jason Tatum. Peyton Pritchard out there with Vucevic, and it's Gonzalez in at the 2. That's the Boston 5. Tatum down low. He's defended by Merrill. Three-pointer, Pritchard. The Celtics keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
At the line with 1 shot.
And that one falls for Tatum.
Well, look, what makes Tatum special is he helps you in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and on the glass.
Now here's Harden. Buries it from three-point range. Harden's got 5.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Pritchard passes to Tatum. Vucevic setting the pick for Tatum. Pass to Vucevic. Puts up a 3. And it's Wade with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
It's good. 7 points for James Harden.
And when Harden's this close, he looks to score. Love his mentality.
And Vucevic throws it down.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Basket good. Harden's got 7 now in this quarter.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Pritchard against Schroeder. A shot by Pritchard, no good. The Cavaliers have got a nice 3-3 to start the second. And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Sam Hauser's checked in for Boston. Now here's Tatum. 13 points in the game. And it's Hauser in the corner. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. He has 6.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Timeout called, Cleveland. Celtics making a switch here. Banton's checked in. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Schroeder, left side. Here's Harden. Jason Tatum grabs the board. Tatum's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, just another night in the office for Jason Tatum. We've come to expect big games from him. He is that special.
Now here's Schroeder. Nothing on the board. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Pritchard with the ball. Outside Tatum. Rocket 6. Pass to Vucevic. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Harden. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And let's face it, James Harden, one of the most dangerous offensive weapons this league has ever seen. Still got the skills.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Gonzalez, he's checked in for Sam Hauser. And it's Brown in for Delano Banton. Then for the Cavaliers, Mobley, he's checked in for Dean Wade. Ellis comes in for Sam Merrill. And it's Mitchell in for Dennis Schroeder.
And what's remarkable is how complete Harden's game is. Making shots or making passes. He can create points in a number of ways.
Here's Mobley. Finished off the break. Mobley's got 6 points.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Pass to Brown. Lets it go with the 3.
Mobley is one of the best defenders in the NBA. When he's not blocking shots, he's altering them.
White, he's checked in for Gonzalez. And Cleveland also making a change. Allen's checked in for Nance. Pritchard from outside. It's good from long range. Pritchard's got 6 in the quarter.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
The kick out to Mobley. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. 9 points in the game so far.
And with hard work, Mobley's turned himself into a legitimate 3-level scorer.
Mobley against Tatum. Vucevic trying to get open. Tatum, that's good.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
A 3 ball. And it's White with the rebound. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. And that one's good. Tatum. And that's 19 points for Jason Tatum.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
2 points. That one goes.
An offensive juggernaut. It's fun watching Harden go out and just take over.
Tatum on the wing. Pritchard passes to Tatum. Off target from three-point range.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Pass to Allen, and it's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Mitchell against White. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Schroeder against Pritchard. Here's White. No good on the triple.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
There's the steal. The shot's good. Brown making the play. White's got 9.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Now, here's Mitchell. Pass to Schroeder. Kicks it out to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. A three-pointer, no good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Mitchell. That's good. A tough shooting night. He's 2 for 8 and looking for more.
And a volume scorer, Mitchell excels at getting inside and converting.
Brown outside. There's a screen. Inside, Queta, and he converts the layup. Queta's got his first 2 points.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And here's Schroeder, still without a basket. Pass to Allen. It's stolen by Pritchard. Here's White, and White with the stuff.
Listen, anytime you can run, you push it. Vets like White understand that.
Mobley right side. There's the 3. The rebound by Queta. Queta's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
51 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Mitchell. Happy to see that one going after missing 6 of his 9 shots today.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Right the pass to Pritchard. Back to White. From deep. White with another miss. Well, Cleveland shooting very well. 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. Mitchell kicks to Mobley. Pass to Schroeder. Mobley looking it over. And Mobley throws it down.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We come back right after this.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
They've looked weak defensively. If you got any pride They need to show it soon.
Yeah, they're serving up a buffet inside, and the other team's going for seconds and thirds.
Looking at how the Celtics are doing in this series, guys, it appears that everything is going their way so far.
Yeah, it sure is, Ernie. They have to feel great about what they're doing right here. I think it's become clear they are the better team.
Yeah, but remember, guys, this thing ain't over yet. They can't get too comfortable. They need to come out strong. Don't let up and put this thing away.
You're right, Shaq. You can't take anything for granted in this league. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
NBA playoff round one. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
That's certainly what I'd do. Until the defense shows they can stop him, ride the hot hand.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. The rim protectors standing tall for him, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Harden. And it's Tyson in at the three, the small forward. Outside, White. Here's the teardrop. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Here's Harden, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
And that's what makes Harden so tough to contain. He can hurt you at all three levels and gets them from the mid-range on that one.
And Tatum with the basket on the assist by White. White's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Here's Mitchell. And that one drops for him. 8 points for Donovan Mitchell.
And the passing ability of James Harden, elite.
The kick out to Brown. And here's Tatum for 3. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, he's been resourceful tonight, not wasting opportunities.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got 4 points in the quarter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Pass to Tatum. There's the triple. Here's Queta. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
White against Harden. And White kicks to Tatum. To the inside. Queta's shot is off. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Mitchell passes to Mobley. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
Here's Brown. No good with the layup. Now the Cavaliers with it. Down low, Mobley. The rebound by Queta. Queta's got his 6th rebound on the night. In the corner, Tatum with it. Pass to Queta. And stolen by Mobley. Here's Tyson. He's covered by Brown. And here is Allen. The kick out to Mobley. Mitchell wide open. Good on the three-point shot. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You got to chase Mitchell out of the corner, or he will drain those all night.
White dishes to Brown. The kick out to Tatum. Shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 6th assist on the night.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of those.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
And the basket by Tatum. That's 29 points for Jason Tatum.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Here's Mitchell. It's deflected.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, the defense hasn't done nearly a good enough job of getting back in transition, and they've taken advantage, racking up fast break points against them.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
The three from Harden. Boston grabs the miss. Tatum's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Inside, here's Queta. Nice touch on the shot from close range. Queta's got 7 now in this quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And it's Allen slamming it down.
When you have an elite wingspan like Jared Allen, you make those alley-oops look easy.
Boston's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. To the middle, it's stolen by Allen. Here's Tyson. Great D that time from Tatum.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Exploding off the floor. Give Tatum room, and he will show off his athleticism at your expense.
Mobley sets the pick for Harden. Over Pritchard. Harden, no good. For Boston, they've gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Pass to Pritchard. Shot's good. Brown making the play. Pritchard's got 13.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Harden scanning the floor. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
Queta, that one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Harden has a wide-open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Harden's got 23.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game, 1st here in this second half.
Pritchard passes to Queta. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Harden against Pritchard. Again, the miss by Harden. Here's Boston now. They're on a 19-7 run. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Cavaliers have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Allen left side. Count it. And it's 6 points for Jared Allen.
And this is where Allen should look to score because he's got the size and length.
Pass to White in the corner. Tatum with it. That 3 off the mark. Cleveland has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Takes a step back to the wing right side. Nailed from three-point land. Tyson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Oh, heady pass by the Beard, finding his teammate with a dribble.
And the dunk by Brown.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Pass to Tyson. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Kata. Allen defending. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Brown outside. Rebound by Mitchell. Pass to Harden. Launches a 3. No good there. And so it's the Boston Celtics enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. We've got Peyton Pritchard. Sam Hauser is out there with Vucevic, and it's Gonzalez in at the 3 slot. That's the Boston 5. Here's Pritchard. Outside Gonzalez. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Banton from outside the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 3 assists tonight.
Using his unique perspective, Vucevic sees the whole floor and finds the open shooter.
And Merrill has it in the corner. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Manton, the pass to Pritchard. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Ripped away. From 11 feet away, Cavaliers with the rebound. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And there it is for him. Nance has got his first points of the night.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Here's Harden. He gets it in there. Harden's got 25 points.
And for Harden, finishing through contact is just part of the job description. He gets bodied up almost every time he takes it inside.
Pass to Hauser. Here's Banton. Launches it. Unable to get that one. Pritchard against Schroeder. Harden, no good. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Here's Banton. Here's Hauser. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Pass to Wade. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 3rd assist on the night. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Now Pritchard. Vucevic a screen on Schroeder. Three-pointer, Pritchard. Hands it from downtown.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Harden, that's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pritchard passes to Hauser. Gonzalez, that's good.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Here's Harden, and the shot goes in. Harden's got 13 points in the second half.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Pritchard with the ball. Vucevic setting the pick for Pritchard. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And you try not to foul Harden, and you still end up doing it.
At the line for the Cavaliers, James Harden, 2 shots.
Free throw good, James Harden. Boston making a switch here. Walsh is checked in. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Allen's checked in for Nance. Evan Mobley comes in for Wade. Keon Ellis, he's checked in for Sam Merrill. And it's Mitchell in for Dennis Schroeder. He doesn't get the second one. The Celtics have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Stolen by Ellis. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Nice job by Ellis capitalizing inside.
Boston's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Pass to Vucevic. Shoots the 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Kicks it out to Ellis. Fires the 3. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got assist number 8 now on the night. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Vucevic for 3. Offensive rebound, Celtics to the left side wing. Here's Walsh. No good with the triple. And so Harden will bring it up for Cleveland. Ellis finds Allen.
Such a force as Allen goes to the line. A real throwback. Jared is a center who primarily operates near the hoop.
Jared Allen taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And Allen impacts the game on all levels. This kid has what it takes.
And Cleveland making a change here. Tyson's checked in. And Allen drops them both. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Pritchard against Harden. Outside, Gonzalez. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Vucevic. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3. Well, Cleveland shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
A physical finish from Mitchell, a guy who has no problem playing through contact.
The Celtics have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Outside, Gonzalez. Pass to Walsh. Mobley with the block. And he's able to get it back. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. And that sends Nikola Vucevic to the free throw line.
At the line.
It's on Jared Allen. Boston making a switch here. And that one misses.
Well, with his rebounding and scoring, Vucevic is a nightly double-double.
Oh, man, what a play by Allen. He really packs a punch.
The Celtics have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. To the paint. Here's Hauser. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Tyson. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game. The Celtics have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Vucevic against Allen. Back to Pritchard. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Celtics.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so this will do it. They'll end up taking the series in 6 games, 4-2.
Yeah, it gives them just a little bit of time to rest and study some tape. They've got a much tougher hill to climb in the next round.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jason Tatum.
Well, you know, his work on the glass was a key factor, helping to turn the tide as far as the possession game, and so often that's the difference.
Manton, the pass to Pritchard. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one, doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Driving the lane, here's Vucevic. Score that one for him, his 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
Shot clock at 6. Pass to Vucevic. Lots of room. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Here's Banton. And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. It took them 6 games to do it, Greg, but they finally asserted themselves and move on to round 2.
And I really think it benefits a team to have a competitive series in round 1. It gets those playoff juices kind of flowing, if you will. Prevents any kind of complacency from setting in.
Well, that'll do it for now. And you can join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jason Tatum.